Hughes, Anliker, lives in Winter Heights with her husband Clark and Mickey, their 4.5-pound super dog. She loves the Green Bay Packers, cooking, Sunday dinners, Christmas decorations, happy hour, in moderation of course, reading about people, dancing to any kind of music, and volunteering for the causes she is passionate about, like arthritis. Please welcome Cindy.
Earlier this year, I graduated with my master's degree from Drake University. It was one of the happiest days of my life. Before I could graduate, I had to do a research project. I wanted to research so many different things, but my professor Chris gave me a great piece of advice. Research something that I was passionate about, so I did. That's my husband Clark and I in 2004. About a week after I was hospitalized, I was released from the hospital after being very, very sick with high fevers, extreme fatigue, severe joint pain, a really weird rash all over my body, and doctors didn't know what was wrong with me. Well, it turns out I had a rare form of arthritis called adult onset Still's disease, which is a lot like rheumatoid arthritis, or RA. 1.3 million people in the United States are impacted by RA, and 70% of those people are women. It's a chronic condition that attacks multiple joints in the body, like your hands. And simple things like opening a pickle jar is really hard to do. So since my diagnosis, I've been actively involved in the Arthritis Foundation, doing things such as serving on the board and having a team called Cindy's Pickles for the Arthritis Walk, the t-shirt. And I've often wondered, are there women like me who are positively adjusting to their RA? And so I did the research study, The Pursuit of Happiness, How Women with RA Are Positively Adjusting. And I started by reading dozens of articles about women with RA, positive adjustment, adversity, and there wasn't a lot out there about women positively adjusting to RA. So then I did an online, I recruited 5 Central Iowa women. I had them do an online happiness assessment, and then I met with them individually, and I asked them about their happiness assessment results and what they thought. And then I met with them a second time, and I had them do an arts-based activity where they put their thoughts on paper about what it's like to live with RA, how they positively adjust, as well as what they thought about their online happiness assessment results. And here's what I found out about the women. There's Jackie. Jackie is 58 years old. She's married with children. She's had RA since she's been 29. And her big thing was, I am not defined by rheumatoid arthritis. And even though it's taken on many shapes and forms through the years, she's learned to survive and thrive with her disease. So that's Jackie. Then there's Kendra. Kendra was 27 or 26. She's married, newly diagnosed with RA. And she is an artist. She paints glasses for fun. And her big thing was her team, like her family and friends, really inspired her to be positive in her life and to push ahead. There's Karen. Karen is 38. She's married with a son. She's had RA since she's been for 11 years. And she thought of herself as a conductor of a train pushing uphill. No matter the day, no matter the season, she had the I think I can mentality. There was Jill. Jill is 27, married with a son. She has had RA all her life. She knows nothing different. And she was my little fighter. That was reflected in her artwork. She had boxing gloves, and she was just really feisty and gritty and determined. Finally, there was Rachel. Rachel is 63, married. She is a grad student like I was. She's a very spiritual person. By the way, she's had RA for 5 years. And she said there's so much good work to be done to have her RA limit her from doing this thing she wants to do. I could go on and on all night about the women that I studied and share their individual stories. Their stories were incredible. But I identified some common themes throughout my research on women positively adjusting to rheumatoid arthritis. And so the first one that I identified was living in the moment. You see, RA is a very unpredictable disease. One day, you're feeling great, you can run a race, and the the love of friends, family, neighbors, colleagues, the encouragement they felt inspired these women to move ahead, to be positive, and to live a full life. One thing that they did say is, RA is an invisible disease. Oftentimes we can't see it. And do I look like someone with arthritis? Probably not. They said sometimes they felt alone, but they still appreciated the support that they had with their friends and family. The third thing that I recognized or found in my study is acceptance. The women emphasized over and over again that acceptance was key, and then moving on with their lives and recognizing and learning about their limitations and what they could and couldn't do. It helped them move on and understand their disease better. And finally, that's my husband at an Iowa game a couple of weeks ago. It was really cold. Determination. The strong will to push ahead despite their complications and limitations with their disease. They said, yeah, we have RA, and the physical limitations and the pain, it hurts, but we're more than just RA. We're wives, we're professionals, we're friends. And not only did I learn about women with RA, I also learned about myself and how I positively adapt to arthritis. And I learned that, yes, arthritis has tilted my world and changed my life forever in so many ways. But at the end of the day, that's my dog Mickey, isn't she cute? At the end of the day, I'm still able